In 1985, a small natural gas pipeline company in Houston, Texas, changed everything. 15 years later, it had a 50-story headquarters, the endorsement of 2 U.S. presidents, and the title of America's most innovative company, 6 years running. Every dollar of that reputation was a lie. Today, on Dark Gilded Truth, we autopsy the fraud that fooled an entire nation. And the darkest truth? It could happen again tomorrow. Welcome to Dark Gilded Truth. Here we peel back the gold leaf from history's most opulent empires to reveal the ruthless greed and hidden shadows that built them and broke them. We don't just tell history, we perform an autopsy and dissect the blueprints of the human soul. I'm your guide through the archives. If the truth we uncover genuinely impresses you, I invite you to follow us, but only if it does. Before the fall came the rise, and the rise was designed to make you believe the fall was impossible. Jeffrey Skilling arrived at Enron from McKinsey with one idea: transform a boring pipeline company into an energy trading empire. And he did. Enron built the world's largest online trading platform, $500 million in trades every single day. Then Skilling went to the SEC with a proposal. Let Enron use mark-to-market accounting, a tool designed for banks, never applied to energy before. Under this system, Enron could book the full estimated profit of any contract on the day it was signed, whether the cash ever arrived, whether the project ever succeeded. They were printing tomorrow's money and spending it today. The SEC approved it. The stock hit $90. Skilling was on the cover of Forbes. Ken Lay dined with presidents, and nobody asked the one question that mattered. Every number they reported was real, on paper. What was underneath the paper was 3,000 shell companies and $30 billion in hidden debt. Andrew Fastow, Enron's CFO, had built the most elaborate financial deception in corporate history. Shell companies named after Star Wars characters: Chuko, Jedi, Raptor, each one designed to absorb losses and keep them invisible. And Arthur Andersen, one of the 5 most prestigious audit firms on Earth, signed off on every single report. In March 2001, a journalist at Fortune magazine asked the question nobody had dared ask publicly: how exactly does Enron make its money? She had read the annual report 5 times. She couldn't find the answer. Skilling called her unethical. Enron's PR team flew to New York to kill the story. They failed. The article ran. And for the first time, sophisticated investors began to look at the actual numbers. By August, Skilling had resigned. The SEC launched an investigation. The stock fell from $90 to $26, then to $1. On December 2nd, 2001, Enron filed for the largest bankruptcy in American history. $63 billion. 20,000 people arrived at work that morning. They were escorted out by noon. Their pension funds, invested almost entirely in Enron stock, were worthless before they left the building. Kenneth Lay died before sentencing. Skilling served 12 years. Fastow served 6. Arthur Andersen, 90 years old, 85,000 employees, was destroyed entirely. We look at Enron and think it was a different era. We think regulations have caught up. We think auditors are honest now. But mark-to-market accounting still exists. Shell companies still exist. Professionals who sign off on things they don't fully understand still exist. The dark gilded truth about Enron is this: it wasn't destroyed by one criminal genius. It was destroyed by 20,000 small moments where someone who knew the truth chose not to say it. In your own life, the moment you start booking tomorrow's results to justify today's decisions, The math is already catching up. Like, subscribe and activate notifications to see what else history is hiding in the shadows. Next, the man who built America's first railroad empire and terrorized an entire nation to protect it. Not one of his descendants died a millionaire. The Vanderbilt autopsy is coming. We'll see you in the next autopsy.